Student loan debt in America, more than $1.2 trillion. So as a category, the only one greater than student debt is mortgage debt. Parents and taxpayers may be dismayed to learn that all that money may not be going towards studying. There's a recent survey out of college kids, and it found that 1 in 5 saying they used student loans to pay for vacations or dining out or other forms of entertainment. With me now, conservative blogger Alexis Bloomber and best-selling author Larry Winget. Welcome to you both. Alexis, young people, do you know some who have used student loan money for spring break vacations or anything else?
I do. A lot of my surrounding peers actually use their loan money for things that weren't necessarily for school funding and stuff like that, which was really disheartening because there's a lot of people that are working hard for that money and a lot of people that need that money to get an education. But I don't think that we're educated properly on what we do with our money, what we do with financial aid and what it's for.
It seems like that indeed. I mean, I remember reading at least part of that report, which was like, yeah, when my check came, drinks were on me. So, Larry, are the schools at fault here? I mean, A, should the work be harder, or B, should they somehow be monitoring what these checks are used for?
You know, I don't hold the schools responsible for this. I agree with what Alexis said, that kids should be taught better. When you realize that 40% of these student loans, nobody's making any payments on it, you can't just blame the kids because a lot of their mamas and daddies signed those notes too. And mamas and daddies should be making sure that that money goes to the school to pay for education and not for a kegger on the weekends. Parental responsibility is a big deal here.
Alexis, I like what you said, though. The shame of it is, in some way, there are some kids who drop out of school because they're either helping to send money back home or they just can't afford it and for some reason didn't get loans. So the kids who are there with loans are wasting an opportunity not just for themselves, but essentially taking the place of others.
Exactly, and I used student loans. I took advantage of the government helping me and the institution that I attended helping me as well. So to see people not necessarily, like I said though, it's all going back to education. We have nothing. I think to go and get a student loan, you should have to go through proper educating at the school. Listen, hey, this is what you're going to be using this for. This is what it's properly used for. I don't think necessarily that plastic surgery or even, like you said, eating out, or on top of that, the kegs, as he mentioned, or anything that we should be using our money for.
All right, Alexis, thank you very much. Alexis Bloomber with me there. Larry, you're with me after the break.